Hello, Evan Rand here. This is going to be start to our maybe 3 or 4 videos here on replacing the barn roof here. I'm just doing a voiceover here of this part here. You've kind of already seen this already. We built a platform here for our Mahindra loader here. This is a 16-foot wide platform. This will serve 2 purposes. One, when we're taking the old shingles off, we could push the shingles into this platform box type thing here. We can raise it right up next to the roof there and get as much of the shingles as possible into it rather than on the ground having to pick them up, that type of thing. Worked out really well for that. The only problem we had was the dumpster we got. We did not realize the dumpster was going to be as short as it was. We built this before we had the dumpster on site there, and this was probably 3 or 4 foot wider than the dumpster was, so that was a slight oversight on our part. Made it a little bit interesting there dumping it. We just made sure, once we dumped it the first time, we realized we had that problem and just kind of only tried to fill part of the box after that to the one side. That way when we go to empty it, it wouldn't dump it on the ground as much. So yes, this worked out really well. It was made out of a bunch of 2x4s and plywood there. Like I said, 16 foot wide, 4 foot deep, and 4 foot high in the back there as well. Worked out really well, both for dumping the old shingles and as a platform to work from as well. And like I said, I did include this video already in one of my tractor rebuild videos here. I'm just including it along with this video because it kind of goes with this series, which, like I said, should be 3 or 4 videos here. Took us a total of 5 days here to replace the roof. That was starting Friday night, working most of the day Saturday, most of the day Monday, and then Tuesday and Wednesday. Or no, Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday and Wednesday as well, I believe. Or no, I'm sorry, just Tuesday. Tuesday, 4 days. 4 days there, everyone. So yes, 4 days there. Friday night, Saturday, then Monday and Tuesday. Unfortunately, when we started this build here, yes, we're starting to remove the shingles here now. That was probably the hardest part of the job there, is removing the shingles, especially getting started up top there. We only had one of the shovel things there for removing shingles. The other shovel was just a spade, which actually worked surprisingly well, everyone, for just a normal spade shovel. It worked almost as good as the actual official shingle. I think it's called a shingle eater was the name of that particular one we were using, the shingle eater. The shingle eater did have the advantage, though, it was better at removing the nails because it had the teeth on it, so you get them around the nails and just pop them out, whereas the spade obviously did not have that. Overall, though, I would say the spade actually might have worked out actually surprisingly. I went actually a little bit better on the shingles. I was kind of surprised by that. So yes, of course, getting the first row started there, that was the worst part. And you can see we're just kind of sliding them down the roof there into the box on the tractor, which we lifted up as close as we could to the roof. The Mahindra there only lifts about 10 foot high, give or take a little bit. And then we just tilted the box up as well, so a little bit of an angle there, just again to get it as close to the roof as possible. And then my dad here was a little bit skeptical of how much it could hold, so we only did about half of that one section there. Again, that was about a 16-foot wide section. Again, that's the width of the box there. So he was a little bit skeptical. He wanted to try and see how it would work there first before we filled up the box with one 16-foot swath of the roof. The barn here, by the way, is 32 by 48, so works out pretty good there for 16-foot sections, actually. Though, as you're about to see here, the dumpster, or our box that we built, is much wider than the dumpster, so that posed kind of sort of the biggest problem, if you will, sort of. And I just got to say here, too, this is one of the crummiest dumpsters I have ever seen. Well, you can see where we got the dumpster from there. The whole bottom was just literally rotted out of this thing. Unbelievable how, yeah, this thing should have been in the dump itself, if you ask me, the dumpster. But overall, too, again, like I said, this box worked out really, really well. And back up on the roof we go there to start removing more shingles. Like I said, again, this is definitely by far the probably hardest part of the job here is removing the shingles. That is a lot of work, a lot of hard work, maybe I should say. And yeah, it took us probably a good 4, I think, or so hours here to do this side. Again, we did this one Friday night. And yes, if you look at the clouds there, you can see it does look cloudy. It is quite cloudy out, but it was not supposed to rain. In fact, with the forecast here, I looked at the forecast before we started this project. And per the forecast, it was not supposed to rain at all, except for, I think, Tuesday. They had a chance of rain Tuesday. Well, as it turns out, everyone, and I'm sure this seems like it's normal for the weather, right? It rained every single day we did this project, except for Friday and Saturday. Saturday it did not rain, but Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday it rained every single day, of course. we're on to the next section of the roof here. As you can see in the video here, we do have the box overlap quite a bit on this section that's already done. Like I said, again, because of the size of that dumpster there, we're not using the full width of our dump box, if you will, on the front of the loader there. So yes, my brother joined us here as well now, so we got 3 of us up on the roof now, removing shingles. So I've got the shingle eater tool here. My dad, I believe, is still using the spade. And then my brother just grabbed a regular shovel. Again, we're going for one shingle eater, official de-shingling shovel there. He just grabbed a regular spiked tooth shovel there, and that seemed like it actually worked out pretty good as well. Surprisingly, everyone, how just a regular shovel actually works pretty good. Now, like I said, that spade worked really well as well. And in some ways, the spade, again, was actually kind of nicer because of the handle that was on it. And it worked surprisingly well for pulling the shingles up as well. Just get under them, pry up on it, pops those nails out. Like I said, if you get a nail that doesn't pop out, that's when the spade doesn't work quite as well. Because, again, the shingle eater has a spiked tooth. You can grab those nails and pop them right out. To the last 2 sections of the roof here. Again, we kind of divided the roof up into sections based on the width of our bucket there on the loader. And now we're getting into Saturday. So Saturday morning here, we moved on and removed the other side of the roof. We were debating doing one side at a time, but we ended up just doing both sides. Hindsight, that maybe wasn't the best of ideas here, because we did end up getting rain there either Sunday night or Monday morning. We're not sure which one. We ended up with quite a bit of water inside of the barn there. Again, we didn't have that side dried in. So yes, either Sunday night or Monday morning, we're not sure which one. It rained, and yeah, unfortunately, we got a lot of water in the barn as a result in the barn. Yes, inside the barn as a result of that. All the tools and stuff like that. So that wasn't the greatest, but again, everyone, it wasn't supposed to rain per the forecast. Yeah, right. Forecast. And then also with us, as you can probably see here, we got 5 of us up on the roof here working now. Got myself, of course, my dad, my brother, and my younger brother up here, and then a cousin up here is working as well. So there's a total of 5 of us here. And this side went fast. There were 5 of us working on the shingles there. I don't remember how long it took us again, but we had this done fairly quickly. Pretty much, each person just a little section there, and we just worked our way down. We were pretty even on how we were working at it, too. Again, I had the shingle eater. My dad had the spade, and my brothers and cousin, they just had all regular shovels, which, again, worked out surprisingly well. So that's just all standing around waiting for my dad to get back there with the dump box. And, we start removing shingles here again. By the time my dad gets up on the roof to start helping, we're already, part way down already. It's pretty quick progress. And as you can see, the sun is out, so it was a bit of a warm day for removing shingles, but went pretty good. And with that, that's pretty much a wrap here, removing the shingles from the barn. Everyone, I'm going to make this into one video here. Again, this was Friday night and Saturday morning we worked on this. Got all the old shingles torn off. And then next video, we're going to start, well, you'll have to wait for next video. You'll see.